Oak Gardens family, it is yours truly, Ro, and I am super excited, number one, to be on American soil. But number two, I'll be at Oak Gardens with my family tomorrow for worship. You know, while we were in Guatemala, one of the things that we did consistently from Monday through Thursday is we dealt with rocks. And one of our beautiful participants, Miss Heaven, said that, you know what? If we don't praise Jesus, then the rocks will. And so I said to myself, I'm not going to be outdone by no rocks. So I want to encourage you guys tomorrow to come with that same attitude, an attitude of gratitude, ready to lift up our Savior. But in the meantime, between time, tune in to this week's announcements.
Now, Arthur, do you notice how nice we look up here?
Really? I never thought about it.
Yes, notice how clear we look, almost glowing like we're filming in HD.
Wow.
Well, let's give a quick thanks and shout out to the Oak Gardens media team for making it all happen. If you're interested in joining the media team, text "We Serve" to 972-372-9520 and select media team, and someone from the media ministry will reach out to you.
Awesome. That's amazing. Are we being replaced?
No, not the talent.
Last week, we learned through Obadiah that when people remove themselves from or place themselves in opposition to God's people, they can expect judgment rather than restoration at the end of life. This week, we will continue with another prophet.
Yes, and Minor Prophet Bible Study has been great, and it's every Wednesday at 11:30 a.m.
Yay! Be sure to join us right here at the Worship Center or on Zoom at 914-757-5934.
Remember, there'll be no evening Bible classes during the month of July and August, but you can check out the Minor Prophet replay on YouTube at 7 p.m.
Awesome. One of the ways we support families in need as a church is through our monthly food pantry.
Yes.
Thank you for your continued support. The food pantry giveaway is Saturday, July the 15th. So save the day, July the 15th. So this week, while you are shopping for your 4th of July snacks, don't forget to pick up this month's pantry items, which are canned meat, noodles,
Yes.
and soap.
Yes. And if you'd like to volunteer at the food pantry giveaway, arrive at 8 a.m. to help set up.
Wow. In life, there are times the things just don't go right. We have moments of questioning God and what He is doing, and sometimes emotions of fear, disappointment, frustration, anger, and grief can be overwhelming. In those times, we want to remind you that we do life together and know that you don't have to go through anything alone.
Right. And if you're dealing with anxiety, depression, anger, addiction, and just need someone to talk to, text CARE to 972-372-9520 to be connected to a trained member of our spiritual care team.
Right, that's good stuff. Here's a good reason to smile. The men are going to the rodeo Saturday, July the 29th at 7 p.m. Men of all ages are encouraged to attend the time of fun and fellowship with the brothers of Oak Gardens. Now, the cost for the event is only $15. So RSVP today by texting rodeo to 972-372-9520.
Yes, and Youth Sunday is Sunday, August 13th at 9:30 a.m. So next gen, be sure to save the date. And P.S., I heard that there may or may not be a prize for the person who brings the most guests.
Well, I would be considered as next gen.
Yes,
So.
you're my guest.
Okay. Intro to Spiritual Care class with Dr. Dwayne Lee will be July the 16th. Immediately, right after services in room 105.
All right, when is it?
Right after services.
Perfect.
When was the last time something shocked you? The last time something caught you by surprise? Now consider how God is never shocked or surprised by us or anything else. Let's talk about God and the insight He provides if we seek His counsel on the front end with Ron Evans.
Once you experience the supernatural, and for me, that came from removing our idols. Like, we don't realize that idolatry is like a thing that if we're not careful, it'll sneak up on you. You don't realize until you take inventory of your heart. Like, what am I putting my faith in, and what's taking the place of God? But once He put him back in position to where he's supposed to be, probably you start seeing, I always say, I've never seen his face, but I see his hand.
Now, Psalms was composed by several writers who display the greatness of God through worship. For the month of July, we are getting back in tune with the help of some very powerful speakers who will remind us of the absolute centrality of God's work and how it relates to the tune of our hearts.
Well, I'm excited about
Me
that.
too.
Okay, now to kick this off is our very own, drum roll, Dr. Kenneth Green.
Yay! Wait. Now, before we close, be sure to follow us on social media, on all of our social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook. And remember, when you post Sunday pics to your stories on Instagram, tag the church, because we want to see too.
Yeah, we do.
And also, we'll also tag you on our stories.
Yes. And make sure they're all censored.
Yes.
Now, enjoy worship, and remember, at Oak Gardens, we do life together. The entire life, the whole life, we do it together.